Major funding for these broadcasts has been provided by grants from New York Community Bank, Capital One Bank, Eastern Consolidated, M&T Bank, Sterling National Bank, Meridian Capital Group, Customers Bank, Aerial Property Advisors, Dime Community Bank, Perfect Building Maintenance. Additional funding has been provided by AKA Hotels Corman Communities, AmTrust Title Insurance Company, AVR Realty Company, Avison Young, Bank of America, Merrill Lynch, Bank Leumi USA, Briarwood Organization, CBRE, Chase Commercial Term Lending, Chase Mortgage Lending, JP Morgan Chase, Citizens Bank, Cohen Equities, Colliers International NYC, Collins Building Services, Connect One Bank, CPEX Real Estate Services, Douglaston Development, Levine Builders, Flushing Bank, Friedman LLP, Handler Real Estate Organization, Handro Properties, Hodges Ward Elliott, Inc., Investors Bank, James D. Kuhn Real Estate Center at Syracuse University, Kilroy Architectural Windows, Madison Realty Capital, Matone Group, Mercantile Bank, New Banks, Newmark Knight Frank, Optimum Window Manufacturing Corp., People's United Bank, Pulcinelli, Rockefeller Group, Rosewood Realty Services, SJP Properties, Stonehenge Partners, TD Bank, Terra CRG, the Knackle Group at Cushman and Wakefield, the Meringoff Family Foundation, the Moynihan Group, and these friends.
They came from Germany. They also came from Russia. They arrive in America and they go into the soda business. Man, forget the soda business. They become bootleggers also. They get into the liquor business. Then they have 4 children, okay? One of the 4 children. And this one decides that she's growing up in Atlantic Beach, going to school in Lawrence, University of Michigan. Stay at Michigan a little longer. Then I want to become a planner. Planner? What did you know about planning? Not a planner, but somebody working in Brooklyn, working in the Brooklyn Bridge Park, the Downtown Brooklyn Partnership. I have the ultimate planner. I have Regina Myer. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
So tell me about the Myer side of the family.
The Myer side of the family were in New York for 4 generations.
When did they arrive?
They arrived in the 1880s. Really, really interesting. Settled in the Lower East Side and started in the soda business.
So we were trying to figure out how they got into the soda business. Maybe they were traders or peddlers,
perhaps.
Okay,
I really don't know.
And they created Myer 1890. And we have a picture of the Myer 1890 grape soda, right?
Yes, the grape soda.
So tell me what you know from the family history of the soda business, and then into the, as I was alluding to, the whiskey business and so on.
Yeah, well, my great-grandfather, Julius Myer, started a soda business. He on the Lower East Side, in a factory that I think was really close to the Williamsburg Bridge, and he had 9 children, and the brothers all worked in the soda business. And it was a time when New York City had a lot of small businesses that were soda businesses. It wasn't just Coke and Pepsi. And there was
right, but that's when they had the Hoffman, and they also had the wood cases.
Exactly.
So they would carry it. The soda man would bring it up to the house, to the apartment, with the seltzer bottles on the other side.
Right. So this was a bottling company, and my father used to tell this great story that he used to go and work sometimes after school, and they put the syrup in with the seltzer to make the sodas. But the other part of the Myer family is that they were on the Lower East Side, lived in a bunch of different places, and they got involved in the bootlegging of its time, and they were part of the colorful Lower East Side, as I've understood it. They were prosperous. Many of them moved up to the Bronx.
So the evolution was the Lower East Side and then the Bronx.
Yeah.
What, the Grand Concourse?
The Grand Concourse, yeah. A couple of different apartments, different brothers, and my great-grandparents. My great-grandfather helped found a shul, which is still a house of worship, but we've gone to visit it. And my father had a great time growing up there, perhaps too much of a great time. He loved to go to the movies, as I've understood it. And then all of a sudden he had to go to boarding school. So I think he...
So he had the year of being the truant.
I guess so.
So he went to boarding school and
Yes.
then?
And then he came back to New York and was in business with my grandfather.
In the soda business?
In the soda business, but then also in the bar business. They had a bar on the Bowery called the Blue Moon.
Right, and then you said they had a bar where maybe the entrance to the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel was.
Correct. The Blue Moon started by the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel, and then when that property was taken in urban renewal for the development of the tunnel, they moved to the Bowery.
So tell me about mom's side.
My mom's side also, fourth generation. So my mom had grandparents that were here from Romania on her dad's side, and from Russia on his mom's side, and they were all in Brooklyn.
And what they do?
My grandfather was in the garment industry. My grandma, this is fabulous, means so much to me. She worked for the New Yorker as a young lady, and then was a bookkeeper for a really great jeweler on Fifth Avenue called Marshall's. So we always had this connection to Manhattan.
So how did your mother meet your father?
Like every other couple at the time, they met at a dance.
So how old were they? Do you know?
My dad was, I think, 29 or 30, and my mom was 20, but I'll check. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so,
yeah.
And then they get married,
Yeah.
and they're living in Brooklyn.
At first, we're in Manhattan, and then moved to Queens, to Forest Hills area, Kew
Right.
Garden.
The first couple of years, you lived in
Queens.
In Queens.
And my brother was born there too. But then my dad had this great opportunity, or my parents had a great opportunity, to move to my grandparents' beach house in Atlantic Beach. So my grandfather had a summer place that they winterized. And my parents were really pioneers. Atlantic Beach wasn't that much of a winter community at the time, or year-round community. And we moved there in 1962. And my parents raised us there.
Let's talk about how Grandpa got into the liquor business. No,
Yeah.
not the bootlegging business, by owning a liquor store.
Right. My grandfather and my father got a liquor license and opened a liquor store on 55th Street.
And it was called
6th.
Surrey?
It was not called Surrey. That was a brother had Surrey up on Madison, a brother of my grandfather, and then another brother had 67th liquor on Columbus Avenue.
Columbus Avenue.
Yeah, so, but my dad and my grandfather opened West 55th Street Liquors.
Now, you said to me that they really had a lot of effect on you, because you used to come to the city with your dad when you were growing up, and there was the Burlington House, okay, in the Burlington building. And what you gain from the Burlington House? Tell us about the exhibit that he had at the Burlington House.
Well, it was just an incredible time for me, growing up in Atlantic Beach, to come into New York City and really have experiences in Manhattan. So I used to love coming into the store. And I'll never forget, when the Burlington House was built on 6th Avenue, there was this exhibit called the Manhattan Experience. And it was sort of like a World's Fair exhibit. And you went through on a conveyor belt, and it had all the great things that New York City had to offer. And for me, that was such a huge eye-opener. I really loved coming into Manhattan as a teenager, went shopping, went to Zum Zum, went to Fiorucci. But I just loved the spirit of New York City. I remember, the Love sculpture right on 6th Avenue.
I mean, the Burlington House is now called 1345 Avenue, the Americans.
Of course.
Okay, it's owned by the Fisher brothers, And Burlington moved out, which many of the fabrics and apparel companies have moved out, and the evolution, especially in your planning life. But you said to me that your dad's business, even though it was a liquor store, really it was when there was a lot of growth and development in the business community at that time,
Totally.
because you had 1290 Avenue of the Americas, which was the menswear's building. So it was a busy market. A lot of people came in
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
store, and he did business with them.
It was very successful, especially in the 70s. I think two different things. You were right. The menswear section of the garment industry really gravitated to that section. Ralph Lauren was in my father's building at 40 West 55th Street, and his empire really started in that building.
Right.
And also media. ABC, before it was bought by Capital Cities, and then
Right.
of course moved.
They were located everywhere.
They were really busy, and then also doing a lot of business with NBC down at Rockefeller Center. So he really understood. Both him and my mom really understood how
Now,
much they were
even though
related.
you lived in Atlantic Beach didn't have schools, so you went to school in Lawrence,
Right,
in the
right.
Five Towns, as they would say.
Yes, yes.
So you were raised in the Five Towns before the Five Towns became very, let's say, religious.
Yes.
At that time, and you went to camp. I have a picture of you going to camp
Yes.
when you were 13. What was the camp that you went to?
I went to Camp Neshoba.
Okay, and what else did you do when you were growing up?
I had a great education in the Lawrence Public Schools, along with the rest of my siblings, and we had a great time. If we didn't go to camp, we were at the beach, of course. My brothers also were either lifeguards or chair boys. I actually even worked at the Atlantic Beach Bridge, taking tolls.
That's right.
So-
Atlantic Beach Bridge, the toll taker. That was the one that they did in The Godfather also.
Exactly,
Over there,
exactly.
and the toll person covered himself up on that.
Not good, not good. But growing up in such a beautiful place, the beach is always with you, right?
So how does the young lady who at this time had no idea of planning decides to go out to Ann Arbor, Michigan, to the University of Michigan?
I think it was an adventure for me. All my high school friends were going to school mostly on the East Coast, as most East Coasters do. And I got into some schools on the East Coast. I was thinking of going to Barnard, actually. But then I, realized, and along with my parents' support, that, going to Michigan would be really a great thing. And I got out to Ann Arbor, and I loved it from the moment I got there.
How did you decide to get involved with urban planning?
As I was going through undergraduate school, I had a really solid humanities degree from the residential college at Michigan. I really, of course, you're wondering, what are you going to do for a living? What are you going to do for a living? And my friends were going off to law school or graduate school, and I really felt the tug of loving New York City, and found the planning school at the end of my undergraduate education. I took a couple of classes in my senior year. I went up and started to talk to the leadership there, and they inspired me to apply. So I stayed in Ann Arbor.
Now, you said to me, wasn't there a book that really influenced you also?
Well, of course, The Power Broker. Robert Caro wrote the Power Broker in the 1970s, and it became a Bible for everyone. People just soaked it up. If you loved New York City, you really wanted to understand what really made New York
Right,
City.
because Robert Moses, truly the power broker and the king, one would say. I mean, he built the roads. He took different neighborhoods. He changed the complexion of New York City.
And my dad had the book. I also remember, Marty Gallant was one of our summer neighbors, and he helped me get an internship at the Queen's office at City Planning, which was really nice. He was a former planning commissioner, now deceased.
And also, you met somebody else at Michigan, your husband, right?
Yes, I met my husband in undergraduate school. Yeah.
But you stayed in Michigan.
I stayed in Michigan, and we got. We went our separate ways. He'd actually moved to New York and worked at Arthur Anderson in the Burlington building on
Right.
6th Avenue. But we reconnected when I finished graduate school. I was with a friend of mine who said to me, he was very cute, he said, you should really call Jeff Genshaft up again. You're going to run into him on the subway, and it's going to be embarrassing. And I don't know, I just did. I called him up, and we got back together, and my mom asked me, are you sure this is what you want to do? And I said, well, yeah, you don't do this a second time if you're not sure.
So You come back. When do you finish Michigan?
I finished Michigan in 1984.
So what happens in 1984 for the young urban planner?
I come back
2
to
degrees in hand.
2 degrees in hand, and I came back to New York. I was really excited about coming to work in New York City. Honestly, the situation in Michigan was really already getting a little soft. So the idea of staying in Detroit didn't really make sense. And I was excited to come back to New York City, and
So where do you get a job?
I applied back in the Department of City Planning, and I started a really great career there. I started in the then first established waterfront division, and had this really nutty opportunity of seeing the entire waterfront of New York City as a junior planner. And it was my job to literally map every place you could get to the water. And that was great fun. I got to see everything in New York City I'd never seen.
And this is before the waterfront became the waterfront.
Of course, of course.
I mean, no one, I think, had the idea that we'd have all this ferry system that we have right now, and the developments on the waterfront. Especially in '84, you didn't have the Williamsburg, you didn't have the waterfront on the far west side. You had a totally different world.
It was really abandoned. And that's what I think that was an amazing opportunity for me, is to understand how much land was available, how little activity was going on, and really start to really understand that the city was going to transform on its waterfront. I also had this great opportunity because I shared an office with Ann Buttenwieser. She was there working with Herb Sturtz, and she was a very early thinker on really pushing New York to think about the resource on the water.
So what happens during that period of time?
Project-wise for me, I did this project understanding public access for waterfront, but then I got a little itchy, and I transferred to the Manhattan office of city planning.
So now you come to the Manhattan office of city planning. What year is this?
87,
88?
88.
Okay, and what is happening in 88? We're pre-another recession over there.
Yeah, I think what was really exciting about Manhattan right now is that certain developers were really figuring out what the next frontier was. And I had this amazing experience. I was assigned to the Upper West Side, Community District 7. Phil Ahrens made such an incredible mark on the Lincoln Center area. He just turned Columbus Avenue and Broadway around.
Right, Tower Records,
Tower
Barnes and
Records
Noble.
site, Barnes and Noble, Equinox,
ABC.
And that was really, I think, really transformative for me.
Yeah, because the Lincoln Square, development, Lincoln Center development, very few people realize this development that Phil and the other people were involved with really changed the nature.
Yeah, I mean, there was a real edge between the sort of stately Upper West Side homes or brownstones or pre-war apartment houses and Lincoln Center. And I think Phil realized that there was an opportunity, and he did a spectacular job. And then, of course, on the planning side, it was really, like I said, a revelation about how that kind of investment can make such a difference.
Right, because ABC, and you were talking in your youth, ABC was on 6th Avenue.
Exactly.
Now they're going to the West Side. So in addition to them, you had the Church of Latter-day Saints over there, going there on the lower level, and the creation of mixed-use developments,
right,
which took place over there, and the tax credits that the city had implemented over there for the apartments, which gave momentum for people to move into the neighborhoods.
Exactly, and I think Phil was particularly brilliant in marrying big retail with apartments. He was the first one, I think, or among the first, that really saw the power of putting together a big mixed-use development in one location.
So what happens after that?
I had a great time. I learned a lot in the Manhattan office, but then I moved to Brooklyn.
Right, you moved to Park Slope.
I moved to Park Slope in
Before Park
1991.
Slope was chic.
Yes, it wasn't chic, but it was wonderful. It was, it was a decision Jeff and I made to raise our family. We were living in Gramercy Park, and
now you said to me, which helped the evolution. This was Grandma and Grandpa's place in Gramercy Park.
Yes, my grandparents, after they left the Grand Concourse and moved in 1959 or 1960 to Gramercy Park to 18th and Irving, and they rented an apartment, a white brick building. We know them as Grace Period buildings, right. And it was a beautiful apartment with a beautiful view north of the historic district, so I had a great view of the Empire State Building. And when they passed away, I had this opportunity to live in their apartment for a few years, which was really wonderful. And happily, my sister still lives there now.
So let's talk about the early days in Brooklyn. This is a period of time. This is in the mid '90s when Brooklyn was not chic. Okay, you had some good borough presidents, but it wasn't chic to be in Brooklyn. But there were some visionaries like my friend Josh Muss.
Oh, it was an amazing time to be in Brooklyn for me. I mean, as you said, we moved to Brooklyn, and I realized it was a great place to live. My kids went to public school, and we were able to buy a great house. We still live there now. But I really came to appreciate how hard both the public and the private sector worked to make Brooklyn what it is today. And then, of course, who could imagine? But, people like Howard Golden, Harvey Schultz, Marilyn Gelber, Ray Levin, on the government side, really worked hard to make sure that Brooklyn was growing, was in the right direction. And they were working with great partners. You're right. Josh Muss really cared about Brooklyn. He had a vision to build the first
Brooklyn
hotel.
Union Gas, what's his name?
Brooklyn Union Gas, Bob
Cattell, no, of course.
Harvey Lichtenstein, Brooklyn Academy of Music, Bruce Ratner, really understanding that Metrotech could really turn around Brooklyn. And he worked how hard Bruce worked with the Koch administration to get for Metrotech approved.
And then there was a little guy, a guy named Willentis, who wore jeans at that time also.
And, when I got to the Brooklyn office, this was really a turning point for the borough, because by the late 90s, people like David Willentis, guy in jeans, comes into the office and says, I can convert these loft buildings to great apartments. And we said yes. We were really excited. And I went back to Joe Rose, who was the planning commissioner at the time for Rudy Giuliani, and I said, we really need to consider this. This is really, the time has come when I think Brooklyn is ready for a new neighborhood on the waterfront.
And you got involved with the waterfront, including, Williamsburg development over there.
Yeah.
And the Brooklyn development. And you stay in the planning office for how many years?
I stayed to 2006, and I had an amazing opportunity because not only did I get a chance to work with David Willentis, but I led the Greenpoint Williamsburg rezoning, which was 400 blocks, and the downtown Brooklyn rezoning. And in both cases, the Bloomberg administration was so supportive of really putting attention into the boroughs.
And you were involved with Atlantic Yards.
Yes.
Right.
And that was a case where Bruce Ratner had a vision to marry the arena with a real world-class redevelopment on Atlantic Avenue. But it was such an exciting time to be in government. Mayor Bloomberg put together an incredible team with Dan Doctoroff and Amanda Burden, and we pitched them ideas for how we saw Brooklyn should go, and they were fabulous. They said yes.
So in 2006, there's an opportunity at this abandoned place called the Brooklyn Bridge Park, okay? Concrete, nothing there except for my friend Robert Levine, the conversion of a Jehovah's Witness building to an apartment house. What happens then?
Well, it was a great time for me. I was at Hudson Yards for a year working with NYStories on the RFP for the Eastern Rail Yards, which was an amazing experience after city planning because I really got to see public-private project management. And Anne, as you know, was such an incredible project manager in getting the MTA to agree to move forward with the rail yards along with the rest of the administration.
Right.
And when I saw that there was an opportunity at the state back in Brooklyn for Brooklyn Bridge Park, I convinced Pat Foy and the Spitzer administration that I could figure out how to build this park. And I met Pat, and we really hit it off, and he hired me. He said, Regina, go build this park. I think this is an execution project. Go do it. And he gave me really a lot of power, and I just was able to figure it out.
And as I said to you, I went to the park last week, and I could not believe the transformation because I hadn't really seen the neighborhood since I was at the conversion of Robert Levine's property many years ago. So you see the park, you see the carousel, you see all of the Willentis work. Right now West Elm, United Technologies, as you said, it's unbelievable of what's gone on in the Dumbo. And I think the fact that the ferry system, which goes back to your earlier days,
Exactly.
literally works, and you have different the ferry systems, and I think it's an opportunity for people to come to New York and be on these ferries. It's a great ride. You can go all around the city.
Yeah, I mean, Brooklyn Bridge Park is just, to me, a gem for New York City. And, now it's up to about 4 million people a year are visiting the park. Tourists, New Yorkers,
Right,
Brooklynites.
and now you have the pier, the new hotel, the One Hotel. You have the condominium over there. You have a future development. It's unbelievable over there. So then, what happens to the kid who spent all her time in Brooklyn? It's another opportunity. Okay.
Yeah, I had such an incredible run building Brooklyn Bridge Park, both the recreation and the development, and it was beautiful. I mean, the design is so spectacular. And I had such incredible support from the Bloomberg administration in terms of paying for things and figuring it all out. But the Downtown Brooklyn Partnership seemed like my next great move because it was back to doing public-private.
So that's November of 2016.
Exactly.
You go to become the president of the Downtown Brooklyn Partnership,
Yes.
which is basically 3 business improvement districts.
It's 3 business improvements: Fulton Mall, Metro Tech, Court Livingston, Skirmahorn. So we do all of the neighborhood work to keep it clean and safe. But it's also a 4th thing. It's a business membership organization, which is really meant to spearhead where Brooklyn is going next. And I think that right now we're in a really great moment in Brooklyn. Downtown Brooklyn has become one of the city's most vital mixed-use neighborhoods. We have 10,000 housing units.
Right, with the housing units, with City Point opening up, and then with Atlantic Yards going on. I mean, all of this. Let's talk a little bit about family, okay? Mom is still living in Atlantic Beach,
Mom
right?
lives in Atlantic Beach and in Delray in the winter time.
Okay, and tell me about the kids.
I have 2 great kids. I have a 25-year-old son. His name is Alex. He went to high school at Stuyvesant, went to undergrad school at Penn, and now is at MIT becoming a scientist. So it's really proud of his life in Cambridge.
Okay, and your daughter?
My daughter just graduated from Bronx Science, commuted hard every day. And then she went to Michigan, our alma mater, which we were so proud. And she graduated this spring, and she's just moved to Los Angeles.
And you said she's working for a tech company?
She's working for a fashion company that is e-commerce and really profitable. So we're really excited about that.
And your husband's in the printing business?
My husband's in the printing business. He's done printing over a long career, first in Manhattan, Long Island City, printing for big events and big boxes, big stores.
I think, as they would say, the good roots of the Myer 1890 soda, okay? Growing up, finding the power broker many years ago, practicing the power broker, working for great administration has done well. And the city has been lucky to have you, and I'm happy that you were my guest today. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate this.